Hey, you guys. Happy New Year's. That is what I want to say. Starting off, okay? I know for sure that I have not been consistent, but I am starting a new routine and I'm going to be punctual and stick to the course, okay, y'all? I am gonna stay on myself as much as I can to get on here, to speak, to let the Lord use me, and also encourage my fellow people that are on here that needs to be encouraged, that needs to hear a word, that needs some uplifting and some positivity. So yes, y'all, happy new year. I pray that your ending of 2025 was something that was very enlightening. I pray that any chains that you've been struggling with, that's been weighing you down, I pray that you have received enough strength and also faith as well to know that there's nothing that can stop you in this new season. 2026 is going to be the takeoff. 2026 for you will be your year of clarity and your year of your actual fruits that you can like see now, like 3D form. No more of you sitting back, not even saying that it's on your own power and strength that you can do anything, but just being able to like mentally put yourself in a position to receive, putting yourself in a mindset of abundance that you do believe that you can achieve these things, and sticking to it regardless of the naysayers, the non-believers, the people that doesn't see or believe in the vision the way you see it. And 9 times out of 10, or every situation is different for everyone. So blessings to you if you have a great support system and that is not an issue for you. But if you do have naysayers and non-believers of what your vision is and what you're pushing towards, I pray that God gives you enough strength and faith and endurance in your season when you're going through that like turbulence, like where it gets shaky and you're like, man, should I do this? Or I know I should, or I ain't got the money, or oh, man, I ain't got the support. I don't see no results yet. I pray that the Lord removes that type of mindset from you, because I know every year for the people that is blessed to see another January 1st for New Year's, they set their regimen and their 2000 and whatever year it is, goals, and I'm gonna follow this. But I pray this time you actually take it super duper seriously, because this is your life. Your decisions that you make affect you, whether it's something that is going to affect you 2 weeks down the line or 2 months down the line. Just know that everything that you do always leads to another point. So take some time, y'all, to reflect. Take some time. Let me sit down. Let me sit down because I want to talk to you. Take some time to reflect and think about all the years that you've wrote out your list, your affirmations, made a promise to yourself and said that you were going to do something. And when you reflect back on that, I don't ever want it to be a missed out opportunity because of yourself, because of your own blockage from your own mental space. It's another thing when others don't believe in you, because you can always find strength from the Lord and push through that, okay? Because that opinions are opinions. People are going to always have something to say, whether it's a hairstyle to the lifestyle that you live. So it's neither here or there when it comes to them, but it's about you. It's about you and what you feed your brain and what you tell your mind and how you set the tone for your days. And also, when it's time to put in the work, do you make excuses for yourself, or do you actually push through even though it's something uncomfortable or if it's something new? So I want this day, today, when you do see this, okay, whatever day it is, I don't care if it's a year down the line, I don't care if it's 2 weeks from now, 2 days from now, or 2 hours from when it actually posts and goes live, I want you to sit down with yourself, reflect, thank yourself and the Lord for everything that you've experienced already, everything that you've been through, good and bad, achievements and letdowns too, because there's always something good that comes out of every situation and literally, I would say every day, but some days are more chill, but I would say it's always a lesson in everything. So just like God says, He'll turn everything for His greater good. Even when you're struggling, it's for your greater good. Even when you lose that job, it's for your greater good. Even when people stop supporting you and things slow down, it's for your greater good. Even when you get sick, it's for your greater good. You don't know what type of environment you could have been in or place you could have been in or went to if you was not, sick and you feel 100% healthy. You don't know what kind of danger or element you could have been in. So God is always doing His works. Even when you cannot see it, He goes before you if you are a believer. So just know that everything works out for your greater good. I'm gonna make it a routine. I gotta choose the days that I would like to record. I will try and do every day, but I want to be realistic about my goals and set them so they are achievable. And then once I do achieve that and I see consistency, I can always add more or post more or create more. I just want to have a solid routine and, something that's not comfortable, but something that's going to push me to push you guys so we can all push through, because 2026, y'all, just thinking about it, it's like, dang, we're really here, y'all. We really here. And if you chill about it and you like every year is another year and it feels like the same, blessings to you, that's great. But for the people that are striving and surviving and yearning for more and they don't know what that more is, I would say it is time to literally buckle down and figure out what makes you tick. You got to figure out what you're yearning for, and to only figure those things out is to actually try new things, set a new routine, put yourself in a new environment, be more creative. So it's just simply outgrowing the old you, or if you want to say it in a different way, it's just, I would say it's just like a pot and a plant, right? And after the roots get so big and they grow so much, the current pot will stunt the growth of the actual plant because of the roots being suffocated and not enough room for it to actually receive more and grow. So uprooting and repotting is nothing wrong with that. I encourage you to make the changes that are necessary to make you happy. I encourage you to live a lifestyle that is pleasing to God, but also pleasing to your spirit and your soul, to, engage and do things that you actually enjoy doing. And don't let people talk you out of anything that is meant for you. If you feel it in your heart, and if you feel it in your soul, and if you feel it, you just feel it. It's just like something that you can't shake, that you've thought about for months, or things that you've been thinking about, and they always end up coming back to the forefront of your brain. You're like, dang, I kind of forgot about that. But it also resurfaces and becomes a thought that consumes until it actually takes over, literally. So allow yourself to flow. Allow yourself to naturally gravitate towards the things that want to gravitate towards you. And to be able to do that, you have to be open-minded. You have to declutter. And that doesn't mean just your home and having a clean space. That means having a clear mindset, getting rid of the thoughts, habits. I don't know if you're able to forget memories. You personally, I don't know if certain things that are core memories in your brain bother you or trigger you, but being able to look back and reflect, dig deep, if you will, and shake hands with it and say, you know what? You've happened because you were meant to happen. You definitely served your purpose. I've grown, and I thank you, and I release you. So there's nothing more to it. I know it's easier said than done, but the faster you start, the quicker you will heal, and you'll be able to receive the things that are meant to be received, and allow things to naturally flow. I feel since I've been on my journey, honestly, since the Lord just was like, man, he just started speaking to me, and I just start, honestly, just always heard him and always been tuned into him, but it just been slightly different. I've been literally like, Lord, you know my heart, you know my desires, you know how I feel. I don't need to push, because you are my strength. I don't need to figure things out, because my will is already made. My path has already been paved. I honestly start tapping into faith, 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 and believing in myself, and believing the things that he says about me, 100% true. We are beautifully and wonderfully made. And if you stick to that, and you believe that, and you put that in your mind on replay daily, not just, oh, one time and I'm good. No, I'm talking about repetitive, daily, when it's needed, throughout the day, after you get into an argument, after you have a letdown or something that upsets you. Literally, it doesn't matter. Okay, even after you achieve something, you get an award, you get after accomplishments too. I want you to truly know that literally, baby, everything that we already desire is on the way to us. It's just the simple fact that the things that we fleshly gravitated to, and the things that we thought we needed and wanted, and the things that we indulged in without truly being the highest version of ourselves, after learning so many things and letting life experiences mold us and grow us along with God's grace and mercy and favor, um, you start to desire different things. You start to move different. You start to talk different. You start to walk different. You start to react different. Everything is like a 180. It's a total flip. So the person that you become after everything, boils down, it's like, okay, now I can see, because all the distractions and the personal fleshly desires and the crowds that you're around and the words that you allowed into your eardrums, after you shut down so much and you recenter and you focus yourself, you're able to truly hear the calling that you've been connected to, literally been connected to. You just was on the wrong station, literally. Like, you know how you get in the car and you can press the buttons because you set literally your own preference to what radio stations that you want to hear. Already connected. Already connected. You just choosing what to hear on those days, in those seasons. But after you narrow things down and be like, okay, this station, honestly, after you grow and you get deep within yourself, like, that ain't even my type of tune. I don't even rock with that like that no more. That ain't even, I don't even like what they actually really saying. I was just listening to the beat. After you really lock in and zero in with yourself and you start really saying like, okay, what is what? Like, you're able to pinpoint things. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm saying a lot of things and I'm kind of out of order, but I feel like it's all going to make sense. I feel like whoever this is for, it's going to, you're going to hear it, okay? You're going to hear it, and the message, if the Lord wants you specifically to hear this and understand it, you gonna understand it. Let me know in the comments if you are feeling what I'm feeling. Like, if what I'm saying makes sense to you or it's relatable to you, whether it's been a previous season for you or if it's something that you're currently going through or something that you're battling with. Let me know. Talk to me. I want to talk to you and whether encourage you, tell you to keep going, or you know what, I will also just, if it's something that you do relate to, I'll make sure I stay connected and try to post more and share my story so you can literally get the puzzle pieces that you need for your own masterpiece. Because I tell you, I promise you not, I've been on this journey for a while now. Before I even stopped doing hair and working, God called me to say, hey, I'm gonna have you walk away from this. I want this to be just me and you in this season, and allow me to pour into you. So I literally left and didn't really have a game plan or nothing like that, but the Lord has been providing for me and taking care of me and opening new doors and giving me opportunities and, blessing me with the things that I feel are accomplishments and things that I'm actually proud of. And I can't be more than happy. Not he, the Lord, our Father. I know for sure he is opening doors for me and doing things that my heart actually desires. And some things probably could be new, but I know that he knows what's best for me. So yeah, I'm pretty much rocking out, and I'm actually happy because when I was working, I'm gonna tell y'all, let me tell you, hustler, okay? Hustler to the 10th power, baby. Hustler, okay? I'm talking about early mornings, late nights. And when I say late nights, I'm talking about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, okay? In my previous years, I even stayed at the shop till almost 4 or 5 o'clock. I mean, my client went back to my house